Welcome to the next episode of Loyalty Season 3. Again, we have an interesting guest today to talk about a topic which is obviously important to any loyalty marketer, artificial intelligence. So please welcome our Managing Director, France, Adobe, Sophie Yannicopoulos. Good to have you here.
Very happy to be with you.
We want to talk with you because you're the expert about artificial intelligence. First question, from a customer perspective, because we should not forget the customer perspective in all that. What does it change from a customer perspective? Artificial intelligence at scale.
Gen AI is helping us to improve what we call the personalization. When we talk about personalization for customer experience or for loyalty, it's mainly about data. And finally, we forget in the past the content. Now with Gen AI, it helps us to create more and more content. It helps us to create more and more variation. And that's why we are starting to talk really about customization, individualization, and personalization.
Mehdi, at a program with 100 million members, how does that work in practice?
100 million members. So basically humans and marketers are not going to be able to cater for 100 million members. We have to look at AI in order to be able to cater for our customers. And we're looking at two main areas. What we call decentralized search, which is the way that customers look up through Perplexity, ChatGPT, how basically they can find the right hotels meeting their needs. We, as a company, need to be referenced in these new search tools. And this is AI-enabled, Gen AI-enabled. And the second is the experience they will be getting in our digital touchpoints. We are building right now a travel assistant on all.com that will enable search to find the right hotels and the right travel experience in our own digital ecosystem. So it's both external with new search tools and internal on our own digital touchpoints. And for our customer, it's going to mean a completely different travel experience.
Okay, great. I mean, that's a topic which has dramatically evolved over the last 3 years, and I see that you're on top of the game. The second question, what we are looking for with AI is obviously marketing efficiency. Can you say 2 words about that?
Tech now impact all the different cycle of content creation, content production, and content activation. And when we talk about marketers, we talk about change. And what we see now is that automation is helping big time the marketers to change the way they work, to change the way they use tech. That's why we can say that probably Gen AI and automation will impact this year, next year, the personalization, the content personalization at scale.
Okay, and that is maybe the first low-hanging fruit for somebody who is new to the topic?
Yes, because it was complex for the marketer to use tech in the past. That's why finally when we sell change, when we sell transformation, if the people don't use the tool, if the people don't use the tech, finally nothing happens. For marketers, they won't have to use the tools, they won't have to use the tech, because agent will do it for them.
And it's interesting because it's exactly what Sophie mentioned. We have over 100,000 different photos in our photo library, and we continually enhance our photography, which is also the inspirational piece of travel. How do you tag these photos? You know, a pool is a pool, but a pool for children versus a pool for adults for swimming, and so on and so forth. We're going to that level of detail, and before we need to have marketers actually populate those photography and with descriptions in order to reference them and push them out. What's happening now with AI? AI is analyzing the photo and already putting attributes to this photo so we can use it at scale. And as you have a huge level of content, you need to have automation. And with a partner such as Adobe, we're doing it very, very widely.
Amazing. No, it's certainly a topic we're going to talk about again in the future. So thanks again for having been with us, Sophie. Very interesting insights. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.